Alright, so here is one of my tests to test out my new microphone and the free downloading software called Loilo Game Recorder to see kind of how it goes. So this was my first Minecraft that I tried to play, which is having some trouble loading itself, as you can tell from the pits and lava that we're seeing instead of my sprawling, there we go, grassland. This is my dog. I've left him sitting on top of my jukeboxes because I'm afraid that he will run off and get himself killed. This is the upstairs of my castle. I actually need to do a complete overhaul of this castle because, again, when I first made it, I didn't realize I could do more than just a room above a room, because that's kind of just how it started. And now I have so many better ideas. These are all my lovely bookshelves and my enchanter tables. All of this was done on survival mode. Well, friendly, because I was getting used to it, so I didn't have things actively trying to kill me. But I did still have to gather everything myself. Anyway, so this is the upstairs, which is where I live, or sleep at least. This is the downstairs, which has had nothing done with it. It's just basically a giant empty room. And this fireplace is pretty much my garbage disposal. If there is something I do not want, I simply throw it out. If you see that coming up for inventory, it's because I only recently updated and I haven't played this game since I actually figured out how to update to the newest version. Now, my castle has 4 towers, which have been given 4 different names. So we've got the South Tower, which is Hare, the rabbit. We have the West Tower, which is Snake. We have the North Tower, which is Wolf. And then over here we've got the East Tower, which is Raven. These are named after a story that I'm writing, basically, and those are the 4 animal spirits that are in it. Anyway, this here is the basement, which again is pretty sparse and empty of everything, but it's the basement, so I don't really care so much. I've got all of my little furnaces over here, which I think should all be empty. Yeah, they are all empty. Over here I've got nether. Well, did have nether? There it is. I don't entirely know what I'm supposed to be doing in the nether world, so I just mice and stuff, wandered around, tried not to get lost, and then died. Over here we've got stone and dirt and such. These 2 boxes should be full of wood, and anything made with wood. So we've got the rails, the fences, the sticks, the buttons, the boat. And then over here we have food, loot, and miscellaneous. So this would be the loot and miscellaneous, and up here would be the food. And then a little crafting table. And that's pretty much that for the basement. I was excited to learn how to make these slab things, but again, didn't exactly know what I was supposed to be doing with them, which is why the roofs and floors and such are made of them, which is going to make it just a touch difficult when I do decide to change it all around. So we're going to climb up a tower. We're going to climb up the Wolf Tower. Each tower basically looks like this on the inside, and then it curls up. So we're going to go, and we're going to go, and then we've got a ladder that leads to a trapdoor, which lets me onto the ceiling. Okay, so this is, there's the roof. So this is the roof, basically. This is a little trapdoor that goes down into my bedroom. Ta-da! Here's that. So this is the roof of my castle. Over there is where I have my little obsidian farm. I'll take bucketfuls of lava and throw it in there whenever I want obsidian for anything. There we go. And then I'll walk around the outside. Or no, I'll give you an aerial view because I'm actually very proud of this. It took me a long time to figure this shit out. And this was the one in which I figured out most of what I was able to figure out for Minecraft. So we've got my farm, my sheep. I did not figure out how to dye sheep, so I've got them in there that are just the white, the gray, and the black. Now that I actually know I can dye sheep to make carpet and stuff, well, they're going to get a nice little makeover. And there I have my pumpkins and my melons. I have my bamboo field, which is to make books, which is to continue on with my library and such. There I have wheat. I don't know why I need that much. Couldn't possibly ever need that much, but I felt like it needed to be huge because I made a castle. There's my portal to the nether, my beef. The chicken are in there, but you can't really see them. I don't know why. They've kind of disappeared. Now I'm going to kill myself. Only a little bit. This is a moat that I actually made myself, which was fucking annoying. Trying to get the water all smooth. You have no idea how many buckets of water I had to run somewhere else to get, to bring back here, to pour into this moat, to make the water smooth and not all choppy and weird looking. It was ridiculous, and I was so happy when it was finally done. Anyway, I've got this little fence that's all the way around it and such too to keep out more of the bads. These I made because they were pretty. I had only just learned that you can actually make a metal bucket and pick up lava and bring it to the surface. I knew you could do it with water. I didn't think you could do it with lava. So I made these little, basically just conversation pieces, you know? Just pretty things that could be here to make people question what the hell is wrong with me. I made the same thing with lava. I can throw my enemies into it or whatnot, and I don't know. I just wanted to make some art in the background. Something to walk around. This is my portal to the Nether. Again, I don't actually know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing in the Nether, what the point of it is. I know you can find things. I wanted to find some burning rods or whatever they're called to set up like a cauldron and everything. I had a little cauldron up in the bedroom I didn't point out to make potions and such. But I couldn't actually figure out what the hell I was doing with that or where to go with it, so I have the portal. You are not in your right place. Anyway, there's all my chickens. Here are all my cows, which I use for my leather. And here are all my sheep, which again I've only just recently learned I can dye to different colors to make carpet. And I quite enjoy that. I did at one point, where my nether portal is, have a little mushroom farm. It was built up all through here, like the roof of it kind of came there and it came all the way across and down. And then I'd hollowed it out in the middle and I'd put a bunch of mushrooms in there. But I decided I did not like the mushrooms. So in a fit of rage one day, I killed them all, dug it all out, and just left the dirt steps to lead up to my nether portal. All of my pumpkins I apparently need to harvest soon, my melons. And there's the exit portal. When I go through there, I come out over there, you can see it. I've got floating dirt blocks on top of it with, what's the word I'm looking for, with torches. So that I would be able to see it, because when I first popped up there, I had no idea where the hell I was. Like, my castle wasn't huge and covered with flames. There were a bunch of trees in the way. I actually got a little bit lost. This is my mine. So, as you can see, I did my best to make it pretty. Wasn't smart enough to actually bring a little cart with me. So we'll just walk down it. This was basically just my shortcut to get down without having to waste a lot of time to actually walk down. Not the most efficient setup, but again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Redstone is a very confusing thing to me. So I tend to ignore it. I did this just because, again, it was convenient. I wanted a little bit more convenience, and this brings me down here. Eventually I'll have it go a lot further because, as you can see from random torches and shit over there, I have been all the way down there. Probably fell, but hey, over here I've got the actual little kind of bridge thing. I can survive from this height, and then I'll just build up blocks of either stone or dirt to get me back to the top. I wasn't really mining for anything specific. Again, I just kind of started out or whatnot. I was just seeing what was down there, so I was going in a lot of random directions. I wasn't actually paying a lot of actual attention to anything. I get lost quite frequently when I attempt to come down here because I've got torches everywhere, so there's no actual clear path to get back to my minecart and to get the hell out. I have random little staircases carved into the sides of things that make me think maybe I'm on my way out, and then I find out I'm not. That time I was lucky. I was actually almost half certain it was just going to lead me to a dead end. There we go. So this was the first Minecraft world I ever attempted. The current one I'm actually working on, it's not so very big as my castle over here. It's a wooden structure, but I've got a library in the top floor, large enough for 4 rooms or whatnot, already divided, with a very large, what's going to be stained glass window. And, oh, hey, zombies. And, yeah, I'm doing a little bit better with that one. I actually know a little bit more what I'm doing. I'm playing it on survival as opposed to friendly. I had the hardest time when I first built that getting into this goddamn place. I did not have the ability to press that button and get in the same amount of time. It was really quite sad. Hi, puppy. Would you like some chicken? No? Yes? Did you? No? Oh, there we go. Hearts. That's what I was waiting for. Alright. So that's pretty much that. Oh, I've only got 6 levels. That means that I got a little overzealous with enchanting things. But yeah, so that is my first Minecraft world. Arguably my favorite Minecraft world. I've started a number of worlds and then abandoned them very, very quickly. But yeah, I am still pretty proud of this one. Is that a Slenderman? I kind of want to look at him. Will he get mad at me? I don't know if he did or not. My sister plays Minecraft quite frequently, and she's absolutely harassed by Slenderman. I don't know what it is, if she gives off some kind of friggin' Minecraft pheromone or what, but they're just all over the place. I almost never see them. I'm actually super impressed that... Oh, where'd he go? I kind of like them. They make fun noises. They're exciting. But yeah, they absolutely just harass her. Anyway, that is my first Minecraft world that I attempted to play. I don't think I did too badly, given that I didn't know, like, anything. And tried to avoid going to tutorials because I felt like it was cheating, but with Minecraft... They're really, you need the tutorials, you need to like look up how to do things, otherwise you're just gonna sit in a little mud hut and die. Anyway, that's pretty much that, so we'll save and quit that.